Hey Siri.
Mm-hmm.
How are you today?
I feel good. Thanks for asking.
Can you tell us a dad joke?
I make a lot of dad jokes for someone who's not a dad. It's a real faux pas.
I like that. Hey Siri, can you please tell us a joke?
I don't see a joke in your contacts. Who do you want to message?
What? No. Hey Siri.
To who?
No. Begin
To
again. Begin again. This is ridiculous. Stop.
To who?
Hey Siri. Tell us a joke.
Did you hear about the two atoms that decided to hang out? They went fishing.
Nuclear fission joke. That almost went over my head, Siri. Last question, Siri. We're so happy you're here. So, Siri. How old are you?
I'm as spry as a slice of young ginger.
Haha, thank you for being a guest on our show. You're very brave. You sound beautiful. And I look forward to doing our in-studio, in-person edition soon. The messy business of awakening. Navigating minefields of online shamans and purity pushers. It's hard enough to break away from the in crowd, to only then become in with the outcasts, only to find they're more tight anus than the bad guys disguised as normies. Ay. Enough to drive someone to do something that rhymes with pink. Ink, think, drink, see a shrink. One of the best ways to postpone rehab, identify as true artist and consciousness pioneer, embodying both light and dark, and therefore not interested in demonizing any aspect of your being and romanticizing purity and light. I am outpatient, hear me roar. Quixote, windmill, quicksand, good night. I am outpatient, hear me roar. Quixote, windmill, quicksand, good night. I think I like the second take better. I fucked up the first. Meanwhile, a young boy now in heaven turns around at his desk on the first day of first grade and whispers to the child behind him, farts. And this sacred instinctual giggle is perhaps the most profound key known to man. In lieu of rehab, tell fart jokes and laugh yourself free of this meat circus quicksand prison trap realm of excruciating love. This manic episode is sponsored by Nonprofit, a nonprofit organization whose mission is to make all for-profit companies and profit-centered religions defunct before it's too late. Profit and profits are the world's biggest problems, and if we could stop feeding those vicious P-words, we would stand a chance to evolve and join our alien families beyond and within. Gesundheit. And now, on our Everything is Art segment of the show, we will hear Sweet Kevin describing himself, recording himself, describing the process.
So, this isn't as complicated as it sounds.
Definitely write
We
it
just
down
want
first.
to say some words into the front of this here microphone.
I like rhyming.
Make sure there's some foam
and it really
between
just
your
has to
lips.
And then I listen to
and
I usually hate
the diaphragm, that way you don't get
voice.
any
It could be on
pops.
topic. Just let it go.
And make sure your gain is set
And
right,
you gotta
and we're
let
gonna
it
go
go.
ahead and
Sometimes
just go ahead and talk.
This episode's guest creation is by my good friend and dog, Juju. He telepathically communicated this to me as I sat in the hot tub and gazed lovingly into his eyes as he sat nearby looking cute and ancient. He writes, "Yes, it is true. I have lived many lives. My soul is older than I can recall, and when calculated in dog years, damn near infinite. Yes, my wisdom is an endless sea. But that doesn't mean I don't lose myself in the sensory whirlwinds of being a dog. No. In fact, it is my lifetimes of wisdom that allows me to indulge so fully in this Havanese experience of furball cuteness and remarkable athleticism. You can judge a book by its cover, because if the cover sucks, the interior most likely is dismal as well. But never judge a wolf by his cuteness. The end. For this episode's Time Traveler review, we have selected the Great British Baking Show, seasons 1 through 5. I've never seen them, and therefore I am begging someone to help me access this PBS stash of what I can only assume is pure baking gold. Holler at me. And now, a word from our top journalists in the field. In the field.
It's this episode's edition of Signify Hot Springs Secret Codes from the Dark Side of the Moon. Spirit told me to tell everyone to fuck off today, so I have been, and I have to tell you. It feels amazing to reclaim my sovereignty and honor my most sacred boundaries. So fuck off, my sweet spirit bunnies, and fuck into yourself today by...
Keep going.
by joining my latest soul offering, a sacred women's circle where we will howl at the moon and hold one another in our deepest pain.
Okay. Time for the astro report. I have been consulting my guides and some little dude on the planet Sirius, who's part of the High Order of the Council of Light. And the astro report for this week is wild, because it really is about the number 6. In this divine co-creation with my celestial gnomes, this came through really the loudest. It is time to shed everything that is not you in groups of 6, including the 6 IG accounts you've got for every personality, the 6 pairs of socks with those, those little ducky patterns, and yes, even the 6 notebooks you've been journaling about your future frequency for the past 6 years. Also, did you try that lemon pound cake thing from the last episode? Saved my life last week.
This is Chad Apex coming at you live on Don't Be an Idiot. To all my Sasquatchers out there, you know the deal. Don't be duped. So check this out. The other week, I'm hanging out, just keeping an eye on things. I got my binoculars, I'm doing what I do. Staying fit, ready for whatever. And I noticed there's these flies that keep swarming around. Like, right as I was typing a post on I can't even say the name because I don't want them to track it, but I was sending out a signal to some of you guys, some of the Sasquatchers, with some top information, really secret stuff. And these flies are buzzing. And I realized finally it all came to me in like this flash. Like, those flies aren't flies, they're FBIs. Get it? FB flies. Dude. These freaking flies the whole time. You ever notice like you're in a weird situation? Maybe you're figuring something out that's like really cool or against the government or whatever, and then there's a fly. That's not a fly. This is FB flies. Tune in next time for, I don't know yet. I haven't written it. So tune in to find out. Authorly confession, part of me digressing from the heart of the message. Part of me I'm stressing about thoughts not present. Screen like teapot, boil from the pressure of the social to the dream pop. Gesundheit, in church a little woozy, like walking over bridge from Jesus to little boozy. Easily a little wobbly, easily getting stupid like Cupid with chocolate accoutrements. Looking foolish in the strip mall, selling a God dream. Overlooking justice, just for a wad of green. Sneaky how the ignorance grows. The more educated, more ignorance knows. On the tip of his toes, still little and lowly, next to the big homie. You don't know me, don't tell me, motherfucker, show me. Don't sell me, just another story. Just an empty bunch of guts and glory. Connected to the dream and cartoon. Fiend for art fumes. Songs to escape from the gates of our ruins. Ancestors tripped, addicted lips. Sipping shit, history's disc will skip. I wanna hear her story. Sherpas escort me to my peak, so I may earn every glory. Don't speak to repeat the woes. Reach for the soul, cause only she knows. These hands are mine, like warriors. Scars remind, hard to find. Plain day, heart is blind. Halt this line, not another step till we clear it up. Dangerous to the fear, the mirror's not near enough. Talk back, you really wanna be cool. See through the prima donna, I can't move. Can you please? Out of the blue, I pity you fools. Saw you talking, copycatting the keys, huh? Empty hallway, always end and agree, yeah. Bet on myself, following all the dreams die. Leave me the soul, posing for the peacock. Out of my core, I wanted to feed you. told me it's war and then I believed you. Ran in the storm and saw that it's see-through. Heart me still like poverty feel. And I'm in the chill, I gotta be real. Mzungu trying to catch me. Swimming with the Bluetooth shark intercept me. Bullshit that they rockin' arrested. Pop sugar, hot bullets, they got boogers in their nose. Candy with bullshit traps we expose. And as I go extinct, they grow. Lights blinking, life's meaningless, frozen. Roll back, talk back, you really wanna be cool. See through the prima donna, I can't move, can you please? Out of the blue, I pity you fools. Only in love will I find fixture. Must define before we commit to a vague life with glazed eyes. I wanna wake up before I die. Only in love will I find fixture. Must define before we commit to a vague life with glazed eyes. I wanna wake up before I die. 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 I wanna wake up. Yeah. Trip with no acid, ask me this, I say madness. Track it back to the sadness, a disconnect from the masses. You had me after the magic, dive deep for this rap shit like a wolf after rabbit. The wormhole in the blackness, and then I'm